Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Align Oracle YouTube channel, Lucky Stars Community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of May 15th through 21st. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Whew. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the second channel. That Wild Spark. Please don't want to stand up. We're going to talk about this in just a second. Check out that Wild Spark, the second channel. There is a new reading. Again, either it will be up or it has just gone live when this one comes out. So make sure that you are subscribed over there on the second channel and subscribed here on the main channel. You're more than welcome. And we would love to have you on both. Okay, so let's go to these. Listen, you guys. Listen very closely, okay? When I was getting these out, the whole thing kind of exploded, and they flew all over the room. Not just in this little, like, controlled area or whatever, but they flew everywhere. It was like a hunt and peck or hide and seek kind of energy attempting to find where all of these went. Okay, it's not very difficult for me to get them out. It's just very quick, but as they just kind of erupted. Okay, so for some of you this week, there is an energy of something or many things erupting or exploding as far as love goes. It's very interesting energy. It's very wild energy. I'm not really sure. Now, also, these were the only two decks that Spirit indicated needed to be used, although I do have two alternatives over here as well. So it's very interesting. Okay, look at this. Let's see. This is it right here. Same shit, different day. Okay, that's what the card says. I don't know if that's going to get me in trouble as far as the wordage. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Aquarius, this week is going to be just wild. Okay, you have reconciliation coming through here. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Okay, you see, this is where that dynamic is coming from, where this explosion or this big eruption or things just, wow, happening crazy. I don't even, okay. Reconciliation, someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Okay, now listen, look at the second one. New love, a new chapter begins, whether it is a new partner or in a current relationship. Do you see this kind of ish, right? And that is exactly this first card out. Same ish, different day. Aquarius, you have people back and forth. It's almost as if that explosive energy, it's almost as if people cannot decide. I mean, a significant other, somebody who's a romantic interest, somebody you're in a relationship with, somebody from the past, whatever it may be. It's almost as if they cannot decide whether they're coming or going, whether they're going left or going right, whether they're up or down. And that really is affecting you during this time and during this week. You've got so much crazy stuff going on. It's just as if everything is just blowing up. And as far as love goes, or as far as relationships go, both romantic and platonic for you during this time, somebody feels as if they're hooked. Okay, they feel as if they're hooked, but look, there's many different hooks here. That's very telling. Okay, they're hooked, but there's so many different. This one's got what looks like a little bird with a beak on it. I mean, and some of these look like cotton balls or cocoons. It's just very interesting, but there are many hooks there. Okay, so of course it feels very much like you have a few people. Obviously, you have reconciliation, you have new love, okay? So there are a few people that are working to come through. There's a potential that one specifically, whether that's the new or that reconciliation energy, is actually very, very smitten or hooked on you. But it's almost as if you're like, okay, but are you going left or right today? Are we up or are we down today? What's actually happening? Are you actually hooked on me? And is this just for today? But it does feel like somebody's wishing that, you know, they were back. Or for somebody, you are very much in the space of feeling like this, okay, is it hooked today or I mean, are you hooked on me? Are you hooked on someone else? There's all these different things going on. Same-ish, different day kind of energy. And somebody has a bad reputation. It's almost as if you're like, no, I'm over all this. This is done. I'm done with all of this. Okay. The bad reputation precedes you. I am no longer interested. And so there's somebody here, this could potentially be this person from the past, who's wishing that you hadn't lost that loving feeling. Okay. They're wanting to come back. They're wanting to be within your life again. They are wanting to, but it's almost, look at you have these two cards, same-ish, different day, bad reputation, right? Almost like, with potential addictions or things that, which, what have you, she's smoking. Oh, well, who knows what she's smoking, but, but, you know, it's almost as if you have this energy of, I'm trying to figure, does that look like a cake or a pie? What is that? It's almost as if there's energy of addiction or continually kind of going back to something. Could be you, could be somebody else, but also there's that energy of hooked. Isn't that interesting how that is coming through within that? Hooked, with a bad reputation, potential addiction. So this could be this person, whoever it is, because there's more than one, but there is a specific energy coming through here, Aquarius, that could be the reconciliation, could be the new love, or that rekindling or kind of new or deeper connection with somebody current. But it does feel very much like there is a potential that they feel almost like an addiction towards you, or there's an addiction of sorts potentially, but they feel like you have lost that love and feeling, okay? And they're wishing that you wouldn't. This is very scattered energy, very scattered energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Kissing ass, okay? Isn't this interesting? Your first card out is same shit, different day. You've got hooked, bad reputation, you've got reconciliation, you've got new love, and you've got kissing ass. So somebody coming through, right? Almost like they are love bombing this potential person, because there are more than one people coming through. Very scattered energy. More than one people coming through. Somebody from the past, somebody new, or somebody that you're connecting deeper with or wants to connect deeper. But there's also that energy of somebody, I don't know, Aquarius. I don't know who's kissing ass. Somebody who's like, gosh, I wish Aquarius hadn't lost a loving feeling. I wish Aquarius wasn't over me. I wish this. I'm still hooked on Aquarius. I'm, you know, yeah. And you're like, wow. So they're coming through almost a love bombing kind of energy, bringing flowers, maybe writing notes or sending morning or night texts or whatever it may be. All those things that potentially you adored, you loved at one time. But this time, Aquarius, you're like, I don't know if I'm actually feeling it. And they're feeling that you've lost that loving feeling, okay? So it's not coming as news to them. They know this, they feel this, and they are ready. But then there are at least a potential for maybe one or two other energies. So there's a potential for 3 different people showing up here. That might be why there might be so many hooks here, okay? It's like there's many people that are hooked on you, Aquarius, but you're just like, nobody's really showing up and showing out. Nobody's really doing all the things, and the love bombing and the ass kissing stuff. Not really here for that. I mean, I'm over that. I'm ready for something more mature, more intellectually mature, more whatever it may be. And this just isn't it. Okay. That's really what's coming through, Aquarius. So if there is somebody that is from your past that you had been interested in, they may just be showing up, kissing ass, love bombing, and this and that. But you need to really question. We're using a different deck here to see what else comes through. You need to really question if anything has changed or if it is, in fact, same shit, different day. Okay. Somebody, if they're just like, oh, let's go and hang out and play with Aquarius a little bit, and then, you know, what have you. I don't know. So scattered. You have a what? I can't effing believe this. WTF. This is exactly what we talked about all the way through. It always blows my mind. Holy macaroni. Addiction is the card that came out from this whole different deck, and that is what we talked about. Even when you know that the messages that are coming through, Aquarius, even when it is all clear and Spirit is bringing it through, when stuff like this happens, it still blows your freaking mind, okay? Addiction, codependent. This actually came through in the mid-May reading for Aquarius too, that kind of codependent or almost kind of leaning on other people too much energy. So I'll link that at the end. Make sure you watch that one, Aquarius, because it feels very much as if, right, the rest of May is really you kind of coming out, thawing out, or coming out of the shadows and back into the light, whether it has to do with platonic or romantic love, as in this reading, or within the rest of May, kind of gaining those rewards or things coming to fruition, things that you had been planted, seeds that you had planted, that you had been nurturing and cultivating, coming to fruition, right? Oh, wow. It says addiction, codependent, obsession, and restraint. You see? Hooked. Possession and control, emotional blocked. And we talked about emotional intelligence. I think that's a mic drop. I don't think there's anything else to say, Aquarius, okay? This is exactly what is coming through. Somebody has some sort of addiction, which we talked about. Potentially to you, they feel hooked, but there's a bad reputation. That's the same stuff every day. There's a love bombing, somebody kissing ass. There's more than one. So Aquarius, you really need to ask yourself whether this is your energy coming through with addicted to somebody else, or somebody else's energy coming through with addicted to you. It feels very much like somebody else's. Somebody feels or wishes that you hadn't lost that loving or loving feeling, okay? They're addicted to your energy, but they're not consistent. You don't ever know whether you're going left or right, whether it's up and down. And it's very much the same crap, but different days. It's like one day they're here and the next day they can't be found. And maybe they're gone for a week or two. But let's see. Let's find out. Let's use a different deck here. We got one more deck here. Let's find out. You have two energies, okay? You've got a reconciliation and you've got a new love energy. Let's get one card for each to close this off, okay? One card for each. What is the energy of this reconciliation? Because Aquarius, this is very much coming through and it can't be ignored. I mean, it can't be denied. You know who this is, though. It feels very much like with this coming out, you know who this is, okay? So let's find out. On the reconciliation energy, what is it? Twin flames. Holy crap. Holy crap. Twin flames, yin, yang, and balance. Union and duality. Complement, polar opposites. Okay. That's what that reconciliation. So there's a runner chaser kind of energy. That might be where all that addiction, that hooked energy, the same stuff, the bad reputation, the love bombing, the kissing ass. That might be why that's coming through. That runner might be coming back, or the chaser is, I mean, however this comes through for you. If you don't know much about twin flames, look it up, but find out for yourself, do some research, but that's what's coming through with that reconciliation kind of energy. And doesn't that just make perfect sense? Yeah, it definitely does. Let's check out the new love energy. What's the energy for that new love? So this feels very much like, which seems obvious, okay? But let's find out. What is the new love energy? What is the new love energy that, whew, man. Oh, half the deck just flew out. You see that explosive energy coming through again. And see, the one right there is a karmic relationship. Okay. Spirit said, just turn it over. Karmic relationship. You've got date and you've got ship. Isn't that interesting? Oh, you've got old school. Holy cow. I don't know why Spirit wants these all to come out with that new love card, but it's very interesting. And you've got blowing kiss on the bottom. I don't know why. So the new love, whichever way it comes through, feels very much like a karmic relationship. It may be built off of resentment and triggers. There's a perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Holy cow. Aquarius. You've got date, get back out there, meet someone new. So I don't know. Spirit's kind of indicating that the karmic relationship goes here, but it came out with this one. So let's read this again. The new love, a new chapter begins, whether it is a new partner or in a karmic. See, that wanted to come through. Karmic, or in a current relationship is the actual word, but the karmic or in a karmic. Okay, so this actually does go with that new love card. Okay, date, getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, online date. Okay, so doesn't that make sense with a new love? Dating, getting back out there, new, setting dates, right? That all goes right there with that, okay? And you've got ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving, okay? So that goes very much with that potential for that partnership that has already begun, that more connection, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. For some of you, you already know that it's time to cut ties and move on, okay? Especially with that karmic energy. And then you've got old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay. Oh, wow, Aquarius. And then that bottom of the deck is blowing kiss. Blowing kiss. So you've got kissing ass and you've got blowing kiss. Unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. Okay. Very scattered. Very scattered. So for some of you, you know, this new kind of love could be, but it feels very much like a karmic. It feels very much like you're getting something that you need and whatever, but this keeps coming around. You've got kissing on both sides, blowing kiss and kissing ass. So Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it there. I can't even stop laughing. I'm just, both, you got the top and the bottom here. Very scattered energy, up and down, addiction. I don't, yeah, we'll leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button right down below there and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. We used 4 different decks here. The intention at the very beginning was only to use 2, but then we had 2 extras on the side over here. 4 decks confirmed, and or brought the same message out. Aquarius, this is, I just, wow, mind blown. I don't even know. It's scattered and mind blown, and I don't even know what to say, Aquarius. Again, I'll just leave it there. If you haven't already checked out the second channel, That Wild Spark, what are you waiting for? Go check it out. Make sure you're watching the videos, you're liking and sharing the videos. Let's get more eyes over there, get that baby channel growing, and make sure you're subscribed both to the second channel and to this channel. You're more than welcome on both, and we would love to have you as always. I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love. Takes lots of breaths this week, Aquarius. I'll see you in the next reading.